Okay. Hey everyone, and thank you so much for joining. My name is Evelyn Romero at ER Mobile Notary, and this is my first ever episode, so I am very excited. Thanks again for tuning in. Today I'm going to be explaining and demonstrating how to fill out one of these. This is an acknowledgement form, and I wanted to start off with this one because it's going to be the most common type of notarization that you perform as a notary. I basically fill this out on a daily basis, so I'm sure that you will too. The main purpose of an acknowledgement is positive identification of the signer. Okay, this is to verify and to confirm that the person who signed the document is in fact the person named in it and the person physically in front of you at the time of notarization. Alright, so now there's a couple of different things that need to happen in order to complete this form, and number one is going to be personal appearance. The signer must physically appear before the notary at the time of notarization. Number two is going to be positive identification. The notary must positively identify the signer, and there are a few different ways to do this. You can head over to my website, which is down below, ermobilenotary.com, and I have a list of acceptable types of identifications for the state of California. Okay, number three is going to be acknowledgement of signature. Okay, the signer must acknowledge that he or she did in fact sign the document. And this is important because when it comes to an acknowledgement, the signer doesn't necessarily have to sign in front of the notary. Okay, if they bring you a document that was signed earlier in the day or a week ago, or they signed it a year ago, 5 years ago, that's perfectly fine. You as a notary simply have to have them acknowledge it. And that's very simple to do. You can just ask them, is this your signature, or did you sign this? And they can respond with yes, true, correct. Anything along those lines is fine. They must verbally confirm. They can't simply like sit there and nod. Okay, so once they confirm that, you can go ahead and get started. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so here we have a fully completed acknowledgement form. In California, we always have to have this disclaimer box right at the top. So then we have State of California already filled in, County of Los Angeles. It always has to be the county you are physically in at the time of notarization, even if this form is going to be recorded in another county or taken out of state or whatever the case may be. And then on today's date, so 04/02/18, before me, Evelyn Romero, Notary Public, personally appeared. This is where your signer's name or names would go. So as an example, let's just use John Doe. So I circled everything that applies, which is, he, his, and then I crossed out everything that doesn't apply. Okay, so you want to take all the precautions possible so that nobody can tamper with this document or take this and attach it to something else. Okay, and then you have your signature right there, and then here goes your stamp, nice and dark and legible. That's very important. And then POA at the top for power of attorney. That's just an example of the document that we're attaching this to. If this were to be a deed, then I would have written deed or whatever applies. Okay, so always check it from top to bottom. Make sure everything is filled out properly, nothing's missing, and then you can attach it onto the document and you are all good to go. You have completed your acknowledgement form. Okay. All right. Alrighty, so that is all for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you found this video informative and helpful. And of course, please subscribe, like, share, comment, eat your fruits and veggies, all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much.